Good morning. Stephanie Brown brought us Tuesday's trainer's tip question, and she asked about how to catch horses that are hard to catch in a big space. So, first of all, we're always going to start off teaching our horses to get caught in a small space. And one of the big things I want to emphasize is that I want my horses to understand that I will cause them to move and I'll allow them to stop. So in other words, it's a better deal to stop and be with me than it is to go to work. So we'll try it with this mare a little bit, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. As long as she engages me, I'll allow her to stop when I'm ready to catch her. But other than that, I'm going to send her. So I'm going to send her off here for a second. I'm going to ask her to move. She's going to move away from me. I've caused her to move. And now, if she decided she didn't want to engage and she was running away from me, that's just fine. I'll just keep her moving. Now I'm going to ask her to stop, or I'm going to allow her to stop, and we'll see what she does as far as facing us. Now, she stops. She's giving me a look, but she's not really turned to face me just yet. So I'm going to send her off again a little bit. I'm going to ask her to turn and face me. And there, when she faces me and gives me both eyes, I'll make her life a little bit easier. So I'll kind of back off on her some. So she gets the message that when I want her to allow her to stop, she can stop. Alright? So I might come in and approach a little bit. Alright, now there she wants to move, but she changed her mind. She knows that it's easier to go ahead and stay with me than it is to go back to work. So I'll give her a little pat on the forehead. I don't always catch her every time I get near her. Sometimes we just walk up and give her a little pat. I also think it's a pretty good idea to teach your horse how to get roped early on. We rope these horses a lot, especially when we first get them in and they're pretty wild. And I want them used to the idea that a rope on them means they stop. It's not going to hurt them. So we'll start off just by taking this rope and maybe throwing it up over their neck, throwing it over their back, getting them used to the idea that a rope's not a bad thing. You notice she didn't care at all. You don't have to be a really good roper or nothing. You can just grab a rope, make a big loop, and flip it up over her head when you're ready. But we always want to have them used to the idea that she doesn't take off running because she's afraid of the rope. So then I can flip the rope up on her like that. She gets used to the idea that I might be able to catch her from 30 feet away. So she decides, hey, it's easier just to get caught. It's a better deal to be with me than it is to take off and run. I hope that makes sense. That's Tuesday's trainer's tip. I hope you all have a great week.